Arlen Bliefernicht. I'm from DeForest, Wisconsin, which is right next door to Madison, Wisconsin. I served 2 years in the Army. I served from February '67 to February of '69. When I was there, we started out very casual, so to speak. I was in infantry. For the first 6 months, it was like a Boy Scout outing, but we didn't know what was coming down the road at us, and we hit Tet. From Tet on till I left, it was not non-stop action, but a lot of it. It was just a roller coaster. And we hit Tet at Kon Tum City. And at that point, we came in by choppers to the airstrip. And nobody really told us what was going on. The fog of war, they call it, mass confusion. So finally we got things straightened out that it wasn't just a civil disturbance, it was a full-scale North Vietnamese attack. So at that point we started having our first killed in action. I know there was a fellow named Hicks was killed in action. We lost 3 guys on a hill. I don't recall their names. I recall one other time too, we were on this hill and we could actually see the North Vietnamese coming up a valley, coming toward us. And we called in, where's the airstrikes? We're out. Where's the gunships? We're out of them too. Where's our artillery? They don't have any shells left. So they got enough choppers together, got us off that hill, when we hunkered down or stayed in the fire base for 1 week until we got enough ammunition to catch up the supply line, to catch up to us. And then we go back out and chase them again. But that was a real shaky feeling that all of a sudden we were very, very low on ammunition and that. Seen a lot of action. I was wounded twice. Our big battle that chewed up most of the battalion was a battle of Chu Moor. We were right up on the Cambodian border. Nobody's really ever heard of it, but it involved all of our battalion and perhaps a couple more companies. Probably of everybody that served with me in that 1968 time period, that's the one we remember. It turned out to be at least a regimental size supply base. And it was just over the border. We had one company getting bad action up there, and then we followed them in, and then we never really took the ridge line. But come to find out, it was a huge underground base that they had dug in underneath that particular ridge. And that's where I was wounded twice. I was very lucky. It was very superficial, and also I consider myself the lucky stars. I was medevaced and then came back in the field after a couple weeks. Like I say, I was very lucky. When I come here, it's to pay my respects for the people that didn't make it. The Battle of Chu Moor, which I did mention, is big in the panel 53E. And we've got a whole bunch of names right in there of people from our battalion killed in action. And there's a few names that jump out or are special to me. And it's an emotional impact whenever you do see it, Nat. But I've learned to deal with it. And to me, it's just like visiting a cemetery. But the names are all right there. I got a couple, the Purple Hearts and the CIB, but my biggest medal was getting out alive in one piece. You have to give it your all. We're backing you. I know the non-vets are gonna get out there and make sure you don't get any receptions like we got when we come back. And keep your head down and stay lucky.